Welcome back, everyone. This is Jeronitis bringing you Pandemicraft.
Yay.
I was wondering if you were going to catch your. Today we are starting on episode 30. Yay! The big 30, and we
Big
are
three
fixing to
zero.
absolutely mess Spawn up, just because. We made the Shard of Laputa over at Mage's place. The Shard of Laputa required the Rune of Earth, the Rune of Air, the Prismarine Shards, the Dragonstone, and the Floating Island, along with 3 Gaia Spirits. And as it says here, here we go. The radius of the island it creates starts at 14 blocks, or 28 blocks of diameter, and it increases by 2 blocks in diameter per Gaia Spirit that you add to it. Now, if we back out here, it is the Shard of Power XX. XX being Roman numerals, meaning 20. So I have upgraded this thing significantly. So we're going to use F9 and see the chunks we're in. In theory, this is going to go 64 blocks in diameter of this entire area. So this is probably going to lift most of Spawn. It will not lift everything perfectly. So we're about to find out how things go. This actually has the potential to corrupt the world, because moving blocks that shouldn't be moved might be interesting. But yeah, we're gonna find out. I'm gonna do it. Yeah, right here in this chunk. We're gonna do it right. Now it does go from the center of where you start it, right?
Yes.
Okay. So this being centered, if this crashes the server, this will be a 2-minute long episode, because I imagine Pi will not be happy with me.
No. What are you moving?
Spawn.
You're moving Spawn.
Yes, I'm lifting Spawn about 50 blocks into the sky.
Alrighty,
It doesn't go
then.
that high.
Oh, hush. Come here, Max. You want to watch?
I'm watching. I'm hovering right next to my
Boom!
rubber tree farm.
All right, I right-clicked it. Nothing's happening.
Now where is it? It's
Oh,
starting.
it's
over
starting
by the
over at the
farm.
garden. No, it's destroying half the garden.
You
Rain
knew
is
it was going to
going.
make a mess.
Rain is going to be so mad.
Don't let her get an axe.
It's not moving the crops very well, so I'll just stay down here with a magnet on.
Yeah, it's uprooting all the crops.
How big of an area are you moving?
64 by 64.
Ish.
Yeah, give or take.
Ish.
It might be more like 70.
Well,
and it's not centered on the spawn point.
no, it's not. But as you can see,
And
it's getting wider and wider. So it is going to
If
be
you hack into my rubber trees, dude.
Dude, your rubber trees are screwed. You can just get over that.
Is it 128 or 64?
Okay, why is there stone blocks right there?
I just placed them to stop the water.
Oh, okay. Oh man, a server backup started in the middle of this. That's not good.
That's perfect timing.
Oh yeah. Let's see if we can crash it all out. Oh hey, some of the crops are staying planted.
Yes, I'm assuming what's happening is usually when you right-click some of the Pam's crops, they give you the vegetable, don't they? I'm assuming that's what's happening.
I don't know.
looks
But the
like you're
ones
gonna
that would
just
be
nip
picked
the
are
corner.
just being dropped.
You're gonna nip the corner of my plateau.
Well,
With
considering
64.
well, hang on. It is 64 blocks from right here. This
Yeah,
this
I
block
measure it.
missing right here is the center of it. So if it's from over there, yeah, it's gonna do all of that. I cut her garden in half. I'm a dead man.
Is it a 64 block radius or
Diameter. Yeah, 32 blocks in any direction from here. I think is what it comes down to.
It's about 33 radius.
You might not get a good cut into the.
Do I have a tape measure on me? Because I can just do this exact measurement.
You might not get the complete spawn area.
I don't have a tape measure on me. Well, this is going to take probably 20 minutes,
Ish.
give or take.
It seems to be moving the blocks in order from top to bottom, so the crops are being moved before there's dirt to plant them on. So they're
Yeah.
just being dropped as loose items up here.
Yeah. Oh man, and there's sand, and the sand is like falling out.
Yeah,
So I don't know how.
sand drops as soon as the supporting block is gone.
So okay, yeah. So it's leaving caverns where their sand was. Okay, that's still kind of cool. It's moving the berry bushes. Rain is gonna kill me. I destroyed her garden. I tore it in half. I really should have been closer. Ah. Okay. Well, we need to leave this alone to do its thing. Let's let's you want to show me around your base and show me all the cool things that you've done, or should we just like take a break right here and let this work and see what it looks like when we get back? Because if it crashes something, it'll be in the middle of the move. Yeah, and oh yeah, he built this and this is really cool, and then I still don't think it's reached its. No, it still hasn't reached the sides. It's still going wider and wider.
This is going to be a massive crater.
Heck yeah.
You can tell just by how deep it is already.
Well, I think I'm gonna empty these chests down here.
The chest should move no problem.
Yeah, this is Jaren working.
No, it's not. I didn't do it. No, the chests and barrels should work fine, Max.
Yeah, I know. I've heard that before.
I've seen chests moved on a video, and they did not burst open.
Yeah, but was Jaren doing it?
No.
Well, there you go. There's the difference.
You guys
There's
are
the whole,
horrible.
Forgecraft team.
Yeah, the guy who made the mod was there for the move. Yes, but I wasn't there. I know. Max is taking it just in case. What's going to happen to my animals?
They should just end up dropping down into a hole.
We need to go now. Let's go look at your base. Away from what's going on here.
Let's just go through the teleporter while it still exists.
I can't turn around. My wife just walked in the room and is staring at my screen saying, "What about my garden?"
Okay, let's go.
Yeah, we're just gonna.
Let's go the safe way.
Yeah, we're gonna fly this way and.
The garden's fine, Rain.
Hi, honey.
What about my garden?
I might have destroyed it.
Why would you do that?
I really thought that it was gonna be okay and just go along with everything else. It just kind of got cut in half and then destroyed. It's fixable.
Okay.
It's fixable. Yeah, see, Mage is right. Part of it's okay.
You're digging deeper, both.
Yeah, the
No, it's digging deeper. You want to see? I'll show you. I'm in trouble anyway. I might as well show where it's happening. I got into the oh god, she's standing over my shoulder. Arms crossed, a very strange look on her face.
That would be Wrath.
Yeah, Wrath.
I was actually doing a 64 by 64 by 64 sphere.
How do you see that as fixable?
Half of a sphere.
She says, "How do you see that as fixable?"
Then a bowl.
Because of this. It's moving from down there up to here, and I thought it was going to catch.
Are gonna are gone.
They're not all gone. Some of them stay planted, and your water just needs to be replaced, and
And torches, they don't seem to place.
it's okay. It's okay. The whole world was going to be destroyed in a month anyway, so it'll be okay. Let's get out of here. She's like, how is that okay? All the crops are gone. I was like, not all of them. And she went, Oh, where's your teleporter?
It's the one to the right of the door as you're looking at the door.
Ah. All right, so let's see. Oh, first off, we showed your base from outside once before, but let's go ahead and... Which, by the way, his floating island is not as big as mine. Haha, mine's bigger.
No, I settled for the 7 times.
Hey, if you're gonna go all out.
That was big enough for me. I didn't want to take up too much space.
So this
I
is
wasn't sure how
Idiotic
the
Mage's
server would
base.
react.
Well, we're testing it now. Idiotic Mage's tower, which is I think is really well done. Very
I had
nice.
some help with Wrench, and I have to be honest.
Yeah,
She
but the
helped a
original
lot.
design was yours. She just helped tweak it a little bit. She's the
Yeah.
one that did the monobrow, isn't she?
She helped shape it. It was my idea.
Ah, okay, cool. So let's take a look around real quick and see what you've done. I like the vines going out from under it. That's really cool.
Yeah, that took some time. So we'll start
Ineffable
off with,
glass,
with the
okay.
basement.
Basement,
If you go
okay.
down on the white, we have some temporary pneumatic seed farms, just because. This is Living Rock and Living Wood automated farm using Steve's factory manager.
Oh yeah, I got to do that
I-
on my single player.
I couldn't figure out how to do it myself. I just had to blatantly copy Direwolf.
Oh, that's horrible.
And here's my
And you
copper
didn't
gen
even
in
do
the
it
corner.
right.
No, I didn't.
I was like, you blatantly copied him wrong.
I copied the actual instructions in the manager.
Oh, okay. Cool liquid crafters.
Liquid crafters are very quick at crafting. I now have 16 octuple cobblestone.
Wow, that's amazing.
It takes some time. I'm betting if you used Steve's factory manager, you could speed that up significantly.
That's actually what I'm going to. My next episode, I'm going to do, well, not next episode, but in an episode coming up shortly, I'm going to have that. I'm going to be doing the creation of that. What's with the computer and the disk drive?
Yeah, this is the never to be touched corner.
Oh,
I was attempting to start up, but I just remembered I know nothing about computer craft.
all right. All right, so first floor then.
So first floor, we can go to. Well, this is my ender thingy quarry
The
corner.
quantum entangled doohickey. Gotcha.
Yes, that.
Yeah,
thingy, the
I
QED.
covered the QED during my
I
pranking.
started off with just 2 of the enderflux crystals, and that was nowhere near quickly enough. So
I was
as you
about
can
to say,
see-
considering that they don't take any power and they actually aren't very hard to make, I cannot see not having like a dozen or 2 dozen of them.
yeah, and I've made a couple of 64 times energy generators from extra utilities, so I needed the hyper energy transfer nodes.
And he-
Do you have enough deep storage units? My God.
I think it's about 74.
Well, alrighty then.
I started off with just basic Jabba barrels, but I was filling some of them up and having doubles. So I just replaced everything with deep storage units, and I connected it all up to my AE system using the Super Soaring drive, basically.
Indeed. Awesome. All right. What else? Oh, this is not the floor I was just on.
No.
Ah, here we go. Yep, you got your teleporter, applied energistics. That's good.
Yeah. My
What is
little
with the
dark room
tiny
here.
little? Yeah.
This
What's?
is doing... Well, it has done 3 jobs. First job was to give me the pink slime. I had a slaughterhouse where this grinder
This is where that came
is.
from.
Yes. That was the main purpose of this mini dark room. Just to generate pink slime for my mining laser.
Ah, very cool.
And once I was done with that, I just placed a grinder down, and underneath there is a well of suffering to give me LP for my blood magic.
Oh, so yeah, you got it all set up.
Yeah. It's doing all kinds of different things.
Yeah, the well of suffering.
And
Why
it's
not
also
put up
my
the
ender pearl farm.
Ender Pearl farm? 238 stacks of Ender Pearls.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
I didn't realize how effective it would be. This IC2 setup is as far as I'm going to go into IC2. It's just a recycler to get scrap, and the very basic machines I need to power it. And it was intended to provide power. I've got all of the scrap going into this gold barrel down here, and Steve's factory manager turns it into scrap boxes which go into the furnace generator down here, which is an 8 times generator.
Oh, cool.
This chest is used as the excess chest for the crafting operation. When you use the crafting operation in the Steve's factory manager, it needs an excess just in case there's something like buckets of lava. the empty buckets will go into this chest,
Oh, okay. That's cool.
and they can be used again for something else.
Very nice.
At the top of this lava channel, I have a lava fabricator powered by a solar flux solar panel,
Right.
and it just generates lava, which is then used by these thermal lilies to make mana.
Yeah, but the thermal lilies need to have source blocks. This is just flowing lava.
The lava fabricator generates source blocks all the way down. So all of this is source blocks.
How does it know to do it all the way down?
It will just fill any empty space below it, up to
Ah.
a certain limit.
No, that's not the fabricator. No, you're talking about the
I have the fabricator and a floodgate, which I forgot.
the floodgate. Yeah, the floodgate is what does the oops.
Yes. I completely forgot about the floodgate.
I didn't break anything, I promise.
It's fine if you did. And then, obviously, my runic altar down here, and the thing in the ground is a botanical purifier from Technomancy, which I use to multiply my ore. It only really works for gold and iron in this version.
I was gonna say, didn't you say last episode that you weren't using that?
I haven't used it in a while.
All right.
It's just sitting there now for decoration.
All right. So what else we got?
And of course,
we are running out of time.
Is our mana area,
Ah, yeah. We showed this last episode
which
where
we've
we
already
came over
shown,
to-
so we'll just leave that for now.
Yeah, it was kind
And-
of crazy.
We can go up to the next floor, which is just resource processing. Got a wall
Okay,
of
yep, we
machines
got
here.
The
Got a couple of
smeltery, basic
The enchanting corner.
machines, an elite factory. I need to stop right-clicking with torches.
Yes, the Elite Factory is the highest tier mechanism machine, and it just speeds up everything because you've got, I think
Wow,
it's
that's-
seven parallel processes it does.
Yeah, that's disturbing.
And-
I decided that mechanism is an amazing mod that I really don't need to get
Yeah.
into that much.
Once you have one Elite Factory, you can just use the basic machine to change the function of the Elite Factory. If you right click on it with an empty hand, there's an I/O box on the right hand
Yeah,
side.
I see it.
In the I slot, if you just put in a different basic machine, you can change the function of the Elite Factory, and it will output whatever the old one was.
Okay.
So you could put a crusher in here and get a smelter out, and change the function of it.
Very cool.
It's kind of cool.
What is that? Oh, it's the experience
that
obelisk.
would be my
Cool.
experience obelisk. At the moment, only has 85 levels.
Indeed. All right, cool.
That's because I now have 955.
You're walking around with 955 levels?
Yeah, I don't die often, so it's not really that big of a risk.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then we have the new Mattercraft floor. You know
Oh,
all
hey,
about
the new air
Mattercraft?
compressors. The new air compressor model is out.
Yes. We needed the update. There were so many textures that were odd in
Yeah.
our previous version. And I have a mini AE system just for new Mattercraft things.
Very cool.
It's just the chest, energy acceptor, and the crafting terminal, pretty much.
Yeah, but still, that's a really smart way to do that. What possessed you to build out of quadruple compressed cobblestone?
I had lots of it.
Well, yeah, your liquid crafter setup is pretty impressive. Okay, this floor is empty.
Yeah, we have a couple of empty floors to go. There's one floor I have here, a 16... No, I think that's an 8 times
Yeah, it's an 8.
nether star generator. And it goes through nether stars so quickly. But because I have this transfer node, it can absorb all of the power a nether star generates.
Nice.
Then we have another another empty floor, and then the blood altar.
Ah, cool. Why do you have a reservoir? Oh,
The
because
reservoir-
the liquid crafter again.
Yes, when you right click on it with a wrench, it auto outputs water, and this was used to make runes.
Oh, yeah, cool.
Runes of dislocation.
Yeah, it's actually very similar to the
And if you'll notice, I didn't quite have enough room to build this altar, so I built into the wall. But it still works. It's still tier 5.
Hey, it works.
The next floor is empty. It's just going to be filled with zombie and skeleton heads for the most part.
Ah, for Thaumcraft, yeah.
And then we have the top floor, which is all magically stuff. So we have Thorncraft, we have Botania storage. That's about it, really. And the top of my lava generator.
What's
And
upstairs?
then all the way up on the roof, we have some power gen and a mining laser.
Ah. That was funny. Pie's reaction. He's like, "You're using my blood to do your ore generation."
Yeah.
I was like, "Yeah." I had to do something with the power.
Yeah, it does need a lot of power.
Okay, that's
so, as
really
you can
cool.
see, I've got the wind turbines from Mechanism, a couple of solar panels.
By the way,
and
I
then
fed
there's the mining laser.
I fed the mining lasers 5,000 RF per tick, and it still was not. It still could have taken more.
Jeez. And these wind turbines are at the build height. You couldn't build another thing on top of them. So they're
Very
generating
cool.
as much power as they can, and it's still nowhere near enough, as you know.
Indeed. Well, I mean, these things are pretty horribly overpowered. Oh wow, I
And
still can't even
this,
see on the inside.
everything generated by this goes into the ender chest, which is then pumped straight into my bank of DSUs.
Nice. That's a very cool setup, I gotta say. I gotta
took
say,
some
when
time.
you first started building this, and you're like, "I'm gonna build a tower in the shape of a star," and I was like, "What?" It really works. It actually is pretty cool.
Oh, and my single node, which started off as 4.
What? Oh, you have a node?
Yes.
Oh, see, I don't have any Thaumcraft stuff, so I can't tell that.
It has 77 Terra, 56 Auto, and 18 Aqua.
Very cool.
I started off with 4 and just let them bully each other until we got the big one.
Yeah, I gotta get into that as well at some point. What in the world is that? Lapis Celestis Flavus.
They are the incredibly bright lit blocks from Extra Utilities.
They don't look very bright from here.
For some reason, the multi-part blocks just do not light up.
Huh.
Which
Okay.
is why there are some glowstone multi-blocks here as well. Just to make it look sparkly.
That's a really awesome way to have built that wand on the top of that.
It was at the suggestion of Wrenchen.
Now this is a self-portrait, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Drool included.
Drew. Nice.
What's going to happen to little Geranitis?
Oh, no,
He's got so
what
much
is-
health.
I know. I pointed that out to Mage last episode when I was pranking
Really?
him.
I'm the one
Yeah.
who did it.
Do what?
You said you pointed out to Mage.
I pointed out to Pi. I was like, by the way, you happen to notice how much health little baby Geranitis has? And he's like, no, why?
He has more now.
Oh,
He's
hey,
over
we're
3,000 now.
it's over 3,000. Okay, hey, look, we're
I need to get it to 9,000 now.
yes, you have to get it to 9,000. It's over 9,000. Okay, so yeah,
It
we're
takes
moving.
so long.
We're actually moving Spawn Hut now. And
Oh,
it's
God.
moving. Hey, one of the teleporters is active already. I have no idea whose it is because it didn't move the sign, but
It's reached the diameter though, so I don't know how much of this is going to
it's
move.
Wrenchin's. Wrenchin's portal has moved and functioned. So
It looks like it's
Wrenchin's-
definitely
That-
going to
Is a
Not-
big hole.
not going to get the entire spawn building.
Yes, it is.
Mm.
I don't think so.
it'll
I think
be
it's going to miss
close.
this corner. Going to miss this corner right here.
Oh no! You can't be right. Oh
Not
crap!
all of the teleporters are functioning at the moment.
Well, the power system hasn't gotten hooked up. Oh no, I think Max is right. I don't think we're gonna get all of spawn. Oh, that would be very upsetting. In an effort to try to make sure I got the garden, I'm gonna miss spawn. All right, well, we're going to take a break right here and see how this looks when this gets done, because we've only got 5 minutes left, so this is not going to be done in 5 minutes. So let's take 5. We'll be back, and we'll see how this looks here when this gets done moving. Be back in a minute. Alrighty, we're back, and we have been joined by Das Wrenchen. Hello, Wrenchen.
Hello. So you
I-
want to see my reaction on camera then?
Yep, that's exactly what I wanted. Wrenchen just got back from her weekend abroad, and I wanted to yell at her to come look at what we were doing here, because she had no idea we were doing this. I've told her that it was her fault, that if she was here to just teach me about new things in Britannia, that this wouldn't have happened, but I don't think she's buying it.
I don't think anyone's buying it.
Oh, shut up, mage. Wrenchen, if you go to your place and use your teleporter, you should come out and be able to see it in the distance.
Well, I think I am flying towards your place already, so...
Ah. As you guys can see watching the YouTube, I had to get a second, third, fourth shard to cut. Yeah, we had to fix this, and I'm probably gonna spend a while fixing the rest of this so where it's actually back the way it was supposed to be, before my wife kills me. But yeah, that's gonna be interesting.
I see the particles.
And the crater.
Okay.
Just finally loaded in.
That is, interesting.
It did surprisingly well.
Well, as long as the teleporters still function, I
They
guess there's
do!
no problem.
How weird is that? They actually moved themselves up and still fully function. Oh, good God. Now we have two mates.
Yeah.
Two mini Geronitises with 3,000 hit points.
And a third one in my storage somewhere.
Wow, those do not have a skin for me. That's
Yeah,
creepy.
they
They
don't have
don't
a
for
skin
me
of mine
either.
either. They're little ghosts.
Creepy little ghosts, they are.
Yep. But what do you think,
It's
Wrenchen?
Jaren's fault.
Well, I think
He corrupted them.
you took Spawn to another level.
Nice. Well, the original shard I used was right here where this one little crater is. And it was cutting the corner off of the spawn hut. Because I thought it was going to catch the whole spawn hut, but it didn't. So I had to use another one to bring the rest of the spawn hut up. And I was like, well, as long as I'm bringing the rest of the spawn hut up, let me go ahead and bring the rest of the garden up. So I used another one to bring the rest of the garden up. And those were both fully upgraded, so we had to kill the Gaia Guardian a couple more times to do that. And then we had, I used just a normal little one right here to get this tiny little corner up here so that we'd have all the rest of the stuff here in place.
So at least you can get to Max's place easier now?
I told Max I was going to go to his place and use one shard under his base, and he was like, yeah, you go ahead and try that. He said when the world resets, I better watch it because the pranks are going to get kind of sloppy. And I was like, really? But yeah, hey, look, Max is bringing your rubber trees up. Okay, so this is going to be interesting to see when people log on who haven't been on for a while are going to come in and find spawn like this. It's going to be hilarious. So yeah, in between episodes, I will probably flatten out the bottom of all of this stuff so it's all one level. Otherwise, it just looks weird. Well, I guess it's going to look weird. I can't really help that. But yeah. But yeah, this has been episode 30. In between episodes, I don't know what I'm going to do. I wasn't planning on raising spawn, but by God, here we are. We did a base tour with Idiotic Mage. Can we do a base tour of your base at some point, Wrenchen?
Sure, why not?
Cool. Well, cool. When we have some time and you're not quite so tired, maybe we can do that. I specifically want to talk about your special authors. Let's just put it that way. Because I don't think anybody knows about that. I've never seen any reference to it before, so I want to make sure that we talk about that when we do the base tour for your place.
Okie dokie.
So, and those of you who wonder what it means by special author, you'll understand when we show you. So, until next time, this is Jeronitis signing off on episode 30 of Pandemicraft. Like us if you like us, subscribe if you want to see what we get into next, and I may not have another episode because I may get kicked off by the server admin, but that's okay. Help spread the gaming!